Hello everyone, this is Crypto Maximalist. Welcome back to another video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and get involved if you like the content. We're currently running a giveaway for those who are liking our videos, so give the video a like if you want to be entered into that giveaway. So just taking a quick look, a daily update with Verasity here, and as we can see, looking like it is coming back down to retest some of those lows again. We're seeing just continuous sell-offs for the most part for a lot of cryptocurrencies, especially these smaller altcoins over the past few days. Obviously with that big FTX news last week, we have just seen, continued selling pressure on a lot of these altcoins, people really giving up on them finally after, a long ass time. But we would say realistically, things are getting very overextended to the downside, obviously, as we've said ad nauseum at this point. Those massive bullish divergences that we are seeing for Verasity here, it's obviously getting very overextended. The momentum to the downside is basically completely gone. And at this point, we're probably seeing a lot of people shorting the bottom of the market, or just in general, being a bit fearful when they probably should be being a bit more greedy. If we take a look at, this area of structure that we are finding ourselves in here, we found a bounce in this area previously, but obviously we did see ourselves roll over and lose that low with more black swan event type news in the market. And now looking like we're probably heading back down toward this lower level of support of that little bit of structure there. You would say realistically for Verasity, if it does lose its swing low that it has been sitting on, if we just take a look here at the hourly time frame, you can see basically what's happened. Maybe forming a little bit of a range like this. Now that we are getting a little bit of a rejection off that low, you can see here looking something like this, the range would be looking quite nice actually. You can see support here, resistance, we come down, we lose support, come down to make a new swing low, and then we form the range here, don't we, with the low and the high. We come back down to the low here, looking like we have back tested it somewhat as support so far, waiting for that next move to see what happens. But as we always say, most of the time things are in ranges, and we will, we would say trade the range until you see it break in either direction with a back test. And you can see here pretty clearly that, Veracity's come down, tested this low. It's got a little bit of a bounce so far, but we could easily see it continue to roll over. But, with the low volume and interest in the markets right now after all that, massive volatility last week, looking for a cooling off period, you'd say most likely Verasity probably getting a little bit of a, sideways chop in this range, we would say. Over the next, few days at the very least, maybe the next few weeks, depending on how things go. So very simply, as we said, you'd probably expect Verasity to, come down, test this area here as support, and you've obviously got your resistance up here as well that you need to see being retested in this range. But if we do continue to roll over, then we could see ourselves roll over and come down to that support down here at that 1/5 of a cent level if we do see Verasity continue to roll over. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to check out the links in the description below to support the channel. Grab yourself some free money bonuses, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next video.